Hello everybody, my name is Dee. I'm the founder of Cognii. Cognii is an intelligent learning and assessment engine. We are kind of building Siri for education. My background is that I've done my PhD research in natural language processing and cognitive science from IIT Delhi. I was a postdoc researcher at Carnegie Mellon. Before starting this venture, I was part of the Nuance technical team, and before that I was part of the speech group at the Blingo that was acquired by Nuance. So in online education, I would like to ask everybody a question like, how many of you have taken a MOOC? And how many of you were able to complete a MOOC? Yeah, that's the typical response that I generally get. It's very interesting to start a MOOC, but there is less of an engagement to motivate you to finish or complete that coursework. So in online education today, if you look at it, there is a platform such as Coursera, there is a content which is published by publishers, and then there is an assessment which generally takes place through the multiple choice format or human reviewed assessment. Now the problem with the multiple choice is that it does not measure students' real knowledge. Students can start making guesswork, and still it's being used at 85% of the online assessments. The problem with the human reviewed assessment is that it's very difficult to scale. Teachers already spend around 30% of their time doing the grading work. So enter Cognii. Cognii provides a natural language processing based solution to automate the assessment and make the online education revolution complete. To give you some of the, here are some of the screenshots from our demo site. So here the student is being asked a question about musical harmony, and they get to type an answer. When they type an answer, our system can assess it with respect to what is being expected, and not only assess, we can also provide hints and feedback when they are partially correct. So in this particular example, the student was partially correct but not completely correct. And with the help of the hints and feedback, they can actually, this one, so they can actually learn the topic and complete the answer, and then they can get the right answer. So it's a learning aid as well as the assessment tool. We have several demos that we can probably show you at some point at demo.cognii.com. The technology that we use is natural language processing and machine learning. We use some of the core linguistic feature analysis such as syntax, deeper semantic analysis, and conceptual hierarchical representation. I have a research paper that is being cited by more than 50 researchers from around the world. And here is how we integrate our system with our customers. Our customers are educational platforms. We provide an API to them. They provide the course specification, we build the assessment engine, and then they can provide a better quality learning experience to their end users, which would be the students. Some of the advantages of Cognii are that it provides a large-scale automatic assessment option to MOOCs and other environments. We provide active learning with the help of hints and feedbacks that is proven to be twice effective in terms of knowledge retention of students. It's very cost-effective, improves students' outcomes. Implementation is done within weeks for every new course. And we generally require very less upfront human pre-graded answers, which our competitors generally require a large number of pre-graded answers. Our vision is to build an assessment engine that is trusted and default in the automatic assessment space. Just like Google is the search engine, Nuance is the speech engine, Cognii would like to be the assessment engine with the help of a robust algorithm and the trusted brand. So here is my contact information. I would be happy to take any questions and answer. We are currently looking to bring more technical people to our team as well as the business side people. So if you are interested, you can please join us.
Do you provide it just in English or other languages as well?
Our current solution is primarily in English. We plan to port it to other languages as well in the future.
Does the system get better over time, like that Harmony example? If, for example, if it did a bad job creating that question and somehow you figured that out, is it training itself as it goes?
Yes, we have a inbuilt mechanism that will improve over a period of time. So we receive the feedback when sometimes a mistake is made. Teacher or the students can provide that feedback, and our engine will learn, adapt from it. It will go back into the training sample, and it will improve over a period of time. The question is, have I used it for online help and technical support? The answer is that that is one of our target market, incorporate learning environments where you would like to train your employees to measure their knowledge when they are asked a question by the customer. Rather than generally incorporate learning, the assessment is always multiple choice, but we can work with them to provide more comprehensive assessment. Okay, there are two more questions, and one of them over there.
I'm curious about the rubric for the scoring. If this is in academia, I saw you mention one parameter, and particularly in constructive response items education, there are multiple parameters.
Right, so the rubric that we currently are using is to more measure the conceptual understanding of a student. So that includes the semantics of the student, the knowledge of the question, rather than the structure or the grammar exclusively. So the more focus is on the science or engineering or any other subjects where there is more focus on the conceptual understanding rather than the style of the writing. There's one question over here.
So my question is, how does the engine define a right answer? So and it seems to me that this is more like one directional. So say like the engine gives the right answer. The student want to argue, and there's any way that they can argue. That is not the right answer. Yeah, maybe it's a right answer 5 years ago, but not 5 years after. Yeah.
That's a very good question. So there are open-ended questions, answers, and then there are constructed response type questions and answers where the expected answer is given by the teacher to us, that this is the question and this is the expected answer for which student will get perfect score. And so we do the comparison with respect to that one. And so if the expected answer changes over a period of time, then we would hope that the teacher would provide more accurate answer at that point, then we can take it into account. But otherwise, the student will get a feedback that they are not correct.
Any other questions? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Join Boston New Technology Meetup. Sponsor an event or a venue. Present your idea and attend to network with Boston's brightest. Details are at www.bostonnewtech.org and in the video description.